Victims of the system or systems of the victim. We often find ourselves perceived as though we're trapped in dilemmas with no way out. And more often than not, the dilemmas are more of our own making than a function of reality. Hopefully this example will give you a sense of that. So this is a home heating system where the thermostat registers the difference between the current temperature, and if the thermostat is greater than the current temperature, it causes the furnace to run and raise the current temperature until such time as the current temperature equals the thermostat, and there's no gap left and the furnace doesn't run anymore. Now, what causes the thermostat to be positioned is we in the house have a perception of what we consider desired comfort. So when the current temperature is less than the desired comfort, it induces us to raise the thermostat, increasing the gap, causing the furnace to run, increasing the temperature. And when the temperature gets to desired comfort, then, well, we're there, and it's something that we're comfortable with. Though the difficulty that arises here is there's another part of the structure in that the thermostat increasing the gap, causing the furnace to run, uses energy, which incurs cost. And because we only get our energy bills periodically, like once a month or whatever, once we finally get the bill and compare that with what's acceptable cost, we decide that, well, it's costing more than we want, so that it induces us to turn the thermostat down so the gap is smaller, so the furnace runs less, decreasing the amount of energy to whereby the energy is consistent with what we consider acceptable cost. What this does is it essentially puts us in this oscillating structure where the current temperature causes us to increase the thermostat, which increases the cost, which causes us to turn the thermostat down, which decreases the current temperature, which makes us uncomfortable, and we just oscillate back and forth through the structure. And we continue to look at this puzzle and perceive that there's simply no way out of the puzzle because we're locked in this set of dueling loops that don't get us anywhere. And the difficulty is that we're locked in our perception of the structure that we can't seem to get beyond. And what I continue to find absolutely delightful is to go and explain my dilemmas to other people, and sometimes it just makes their head hurt. And sometimes they say, well, duh, why don't you look at what's actually causing your problem, which is, in this case, the outside temperature is lower, which is causing the current temperature to decrease because of leakage in the house. So that if you're actually looking for a leverage point in the structure, it is in fact the leakage, which is causing the outside temperature to reduce the current temperature at a rate far greater than you would like it to. So if you put insulation in the ceiling and in the walls and things, and actually decrease the leakage, then you'll be more comfortable and it won't cost so much to heat the house. So just an example of a thought that I had in terms of being locked in a structure that appears to create a dilemma when the way to get out of the dilemma is a piece of the puzzle that's not actually initially perceived to be part of the puzzle. So hope you found this interesting, and I look forward to your comments. Bye.